Listen up. Red Wings a go. Bad guy. Senior Taliban commander.
Shaw killed 20 Marines last week. 20.
Going in with a four-man team. Axelson, myself, DIETZ, Marcus. TV. It's a lot more than 10 guys. It's an army.
Nothing compares to sitting in that theater and just living with what these guys live through. Like, even the first 15 minutes of Saving Private Ryan, I think, didn't make me feel like this movie made me feel.
Well, that's a huge compliment. Thank you. Well, you know what? So if I look at it in the sense that if I compare it to anything else that I've done as an actor, well, yes, it was much more difficult and much more meaningful. Mm-hmm. But still, all I could keep thinking about every time I watched the movie standing beside Marcus was what they went through.
In the movie off-screen, what was the brotherhood like there? Because watching it, you guys really felt close, like you worked together.
Yeah, well, we were very lucky. We were surrounded by active SEALs, retired SEALs, you know, SEALs that work in the film industry,
Wow.
a big cross-section, and it wasn't like a normal film set that's full of film people. It was like 50-50, you know, and it was great, and I think it was a deliberate ploy by Pete to just, for us all to get a sense of that.
So you guys decided to work together, and then you showed up at this gentleman's house with a suitcase? Is that true?
He was invited. He didn't just show up. Yeah. More of a duffel bag than a suitcase. I don't think they have suitcases.
Duffel bag, but
backpack.
All the work that he's put into, and he's come and opened himself up, and we've allowed him into our circle. So once that happens, then fair game, all bets
You're
are
in.
off. Right? Yeah. So he gets to take part in some of our rituals.
Navy SEALs are the neatest house guests you will ever have. I'm not kidding about that. They're tidy, they're clean, they're self-contained. So I'll wake up and have 5 SEALs sleeping in different parts of my house, and within 5 minutes they'd be up and gone. You never know they were there.
When we were training at the SWAT range for the first week, we all had these live M4 rifles. And we were going through about 1,000 rounds a day, and that was almost trial by fire there because we had SEALs and we were being trained by the SEALs on the SWAT range, and you just learn to trust all these actors so quickly because they all have loaded M4 rifles and they're standing right next to you.
I was thinking about brotherhood.
Right, which is what drives the film.
And you guys, as actors, worked together before. You've worked with Peter. And it seemed like your brotherhood off-screen also translated into this.
I think so. I think from day one, though, it was being involved in something bigger than any of us. Leaving your ego at the bottom of the mountain, anyone and everybody. I'm talking crew, stunt, craft, wardrobe, everybody was on that page.
It's not about war, it's not about politics. It's about compassion and bravery and those things that you know, sometimes get swept under the rug, or you know, with our busy lives, you know, you don't pay attention, or you'll see something, a couple of Marines died or this or that, and then you're like, oh well, that's horrible, but you know, you're off with your day, and then there's a story about twerking and other things that seem to be so much more important and get so much more attention.
Well, right.
So you know, this is important. It's my job to, you know, get as many people as possible to see it.
We're good, right? We're solid.
We can be heroes, heroes.